So that's how lighting on YouTube videos look like when my boyfriend do videos. But you're gonna watch it the way I did it 1 hour before. And yeah, I'm disappointed about it. But watch it and enjoy, and put like and subscribe on my channel because it's my only first video, so don't judge me, really. Yo guys, it's my first video on YouTube channel ever in my life, and today I'm gonna talk who is FeiaTrades and what is my story. And of course I'm gonna tell you what took me into this business, what took me into trading, and why I'm here, why I'm doing this video even. I don't even know myself. So my journey in trading started back in August, so it's not even a year since I started my trading journey. All started with my boyfriend introducing me to a network marketing company called Akashics, and it was a very nice company. It had education, tap to trade, signals, like everything you could dream of when you start doing trading. And it was paid. So it costed me like $150 monthly, but if you recruit 3 people, you have a free access to everything. So it was from the beginning focus on the business and focus on recruiting people. But let's go even more back in time about my story. 3 years ago, I moved to Sweden. I had only 500 euro in my pocket, and I really didn't have a job, I didn't have an apartment, I didn't have any plan of how I'm gonna live my life. The only thing I knew is that I want to change it. I'm born in Ukraine, and my last month living in Ukraine were really bad. Of course, it's a war, but I didn't have a job. And if you find a job, in best way, you would have a $400 per month, per 12 hours work every day. And that's something I really didn't want to do. I even went on a few interviews, and when I heard what they're gonna pay me, I was like, you know, it's not something I really want to do daily in my life. And at that moment, I lived really not happy life. Even though I was training, I was doing sport, and I was traveling, still don't know how I was paying for everything because I didn't work and I had only my scholarship. And when I moved to Sweden, it wasn't really an option to don't do anything, because as a refugee, I got only $180 monthly just to survive. But minimum rent in Sweden cost $400. And I didn't really have a choice. I found a job 2 months later after sending 100 CVs everywhere. I have a bachelor degree, so of course I expected to find something more normal, more something for my brain, because I think I'm smart, at least I think. And the job I found was a cleaner. And you know, I was pretty happy. It was at least something. When they called me and told me, yes, we really want you, you can come to interview anytime. And I'm like, can I come tomorrow? Then after the interview, they asked me when you can start. And I said, can I start tomorrow? Because I didn't really have anything to do. I was just home, I was doing some of my homework from university, and it was really exhausting to sit without money in expensive country. So, and I started to work. I was working as much as they gave me work. I was working every time. And like this, I was working for 2 years. I was just working the job. I was okay with my payment. Of course, it wasn't enough because it was only $1,500 monthly, but it was enough for me because I rent a cheap apartment. I could travel once half a year somewhere, and I could buy clothes, I could buy food. What was important for me, I was partying, and I lived a pretty fun, young life of a person who have a job. But I knew that I want to find a better job. I want to do something more important in this world than just cleaning toilets and cleaning apartments. In that moment, when I was already working, I met my boyfriend. I had no idea that he is doing business, that he is doing anything. But after we started to talk about life, about things, he started to tell me what he is exactly doing and how he is a businessman, how he is an entrepreneur in such a young age as a 22-year-old young guy. And of course, I started to be curious that I never heard of people around me that they want to make a lot of money, they want to travel the world, they want to just have a freedom of not going to job, of not going to university. You doesn't have to spend time studying when you can get a course, you can read a book, you can already try and practice to build something your own. And it took me a year to actually realize that it's something what possible, it's something what can every person do, it's something what nothing is stopping you. You can start tomorrow doing something you like. You can start tomorrow learning new skill what will give you a freedom. And I was so tired of my job. I started to be just exhausted. I had zero energy. I was coming home. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to go to training. I didn't want to read a book, to cook food. I was just so drained from the work I had. So I couldn't even think of what can be better. So my problem was that I was working, I didn't like it, I was complaining about life, I was saying, oh, in Sweden it's so difficult to find a job. I cannot find a job, so bad system, why they are not allowing to do it for Ukrainians? But then I got the realization that as long as I'm complaining, nothing gonna change, right? Because you complaining into universe and you don't do anything back. You don't actually do things which are bringing you closer to the freedom, because complaining not gonna do it. You need to act today to start it. And then when I finally agreed with my boyfriend that I have to do something, he wasn't my boyfriend at that moment, but it's another story. And I just decided that yes, I need to change my life. He started to have a groups with girls every morning at 9 o'clock who want to change their life. Of course, it was a network marketing way of doing it. And of course, it was more interesting for me that there is a girls who want to change their lives, who are doing something every day to bring closer freedom in their lives. And I am cleaning toilets every day at 9 o'clock already at work. So I decided that, okay, there is my time. I need to start it tomorrow and there is no other way. So since I started that network marketing, I was actually doing outreach to people. I was actually texting to people. I still believe that it's not bad because everything is inside. It was education, it was a lot of people doing live sessions, it was signals, it was automated tap to trade system, like everything was there, but I didn't went through anything of it. So I didn't actually went through at least one course from the first lesson to the last one. I didn't do it. So I didn't know how even to properly take signals, which I was taking. So of course I lost the funded account they gave me. Of course I lost some money I put in, like real money, and it didn't give me any result in trading. It gave me any result in making extra income. So I was pretty frustrated when everything was falling apart. All my plans of making extra money was actually failing. And I didn't really show it to people around me because I knew that there is something in this business. I can do it. And I believe in it. I believe in trading. I believe that there is a business I can actually do. And then after a new year, my boyfriend suggested me that I'm gonna do his social media because I don't have a job. I need money. I'm just sitting at home and I really needed money. And anyway, he would pay this money to someone else because he needs to be consistent. He have to post every day. And I was really happy to do it. I was posting 3 videos a day on 2 accounts and that was pretty much of the work. But I was happy, I was having my money. And then I decided that I really want something myself. I want to do my business this way because it's not that difficult. And I can actually make it happen. And I can actually make extra income online without knowing trading and same time trying to trade myself. And that's when FeiaTrades was born as an idea of my life. It was the end of January and I started my Instagram account, I started my TikTok account, and I started my Telegram channel. And from zero completely on 3 of the platforms, I built it now to this number, and this number, because I don't remember what it is. But to be honest, I'm so proud of this. Like, of course, I could do it much better. Of course, I know so many girls who just starting it and they already on so high level about it. But I am still proud that I started. I'm proud that I didn't stop when everything was going bad. I didn't stop at the beginning when I had only 10 followers, but I was still posting. I had an idea, I posted, and I was so happy when my videos were viral. And I knew that, okay, I am only beginner in trading, but there is so many beginners. There is so many who want to hear the real story of being a trader, of beginning of the journey. But also behind this whole idea of FeiaTrades, of course, there is business, which I'm probably gonna tell you in the next video, but to be honest, I'm so happy that I started it. I'm not selling anything anymore. And instead of me outreaching hundreds of people and trying to force them to buy subscription monthly for $150, people texting to me, people asking me, how do I start? People asking me, how did you do it? How can I get started? And that's when I totally switched my mind about the business in trading, because a realization that you doesn't have to sell anything to make money in trading, it's huge. And this video is not to sell your business. This video is not about it, so I'm not gonna get deep into it, but I'm so grateful that I found people on my way who showed me this business, that I met people who supported me in this, that I am here making this YouTube video. I got all the time on the earth to create those videos, to share it with you, to be positive, to share the real story, to actually show you the truth about the journey and to not be in a fake. And I believe a lot of you see that I'm very honest with you, that I'm not saying that I'm a profitable trader, I'm making millions, $1,000 a month. No, I'm not. I am not profitable currently, even though I was multiplying my deposit few times, few accounts, and then I was losing them all because I don't have a skill of handling my emotions during trading. And when everything going to the and everything is falling apart, I cannot handle my emotions and I'm just losing all account. It happened to me already a few times when I doubled, tripled my account, and then I'm just losing everything I made only for one day, only for 2 days. But that's already also another story, and maybe I'm gonna make a video about it. But you need to let me know in comments what you want me to talk about. Of course, I already have many ideas of what I'm gonna talk about with you, but I really hope you're gonna subscribe to see more videos, to support me. You're gonna leave a like, you're gonna leave a comment, and see you in the next video. It's going to be very soon because I have so many ideas. I have so many to share with you about trading industry. So see you in the inside of this channel. Oh my god, I hope I was in focus. I hope my microphone worked, and I hope that I'm gonna get at least one view, because in YouTube is so difficult. Because realization